we'll get back up the top and I'll have a quick talk about the GPS navigation aids and gadgets that I use to get around the countryside, especially when there's no phone reception or internet available. Let's do it. What a stunning place it is out here. Sunrise is spectacular. There's a bit of fog around and you've got all those sunlight beams just coming through the trees, so the sun rays everywhere. It's not too shabby at all. Anyway, navigation, what I generally use. So I do have my phone up the top here. I run quite a few apps on that. I'll go through them. I run a Garmin 86i with the inReach technology on the side, so I can send and receive messages on the go anywhere in the world. And then I also carry with me a PLB. So in an emergency I can use the SOS on the side here to contact direct to Garmin emergency medical or emergency response unit that'll dispatch help to wherever you are if you set that off, and you can chat to them by messaging as well. I also carry the PLB if I get separated from my bike or if I'm out hiking and hurt myself. I can activate that as well. I think that'll work anywhere in the world, but it's registered in Australia. So the same thing, if the bike goes over a cliff, vice versa. I've got that. I usually carry that in my jacket while I'm riding. That way, at least I've got access to it if I can still move, if I'm nowhere near the bike or nowhere near this. Alright, as for the apps that we use on the phone, let's unlock that. I do use an app called Drive Mode, which is this one here. Now I do have the bike facing the wrong way for this drive to show you this, so I'll probably do a screen recording when I get home, make it a bit clearer. But on Drive Mode you've got a row of shortcuts. You can put anything up here you like. It's just a matter of long pressing that. That'll open up a list, and then you can scroll through and add whatever you want. But I'll just cancel that and go back to what I've got. So I run Google Maps primarily for navigation point A to point B. So if I want to go from here to Brisbane, Cairns to Brisbane, I'd probably use Google Maps to navigate. I also use Locator Maps, which is good for offline, no internet reception. Locator Maps has got great detail, and you can download pretty much any map you want for it. There's an abundance of maps, free maps as well. That's fantastic. I've got the Queensland Tropo maps on here. So you've got all these trails, everything's on there. Creek names, minor roads, walking tracks, the whole lot. And you can access that straight through Drive Mode. Same as Google Maps, it's just a tap. Google Maps will open up there. Also has Spotify on there, very important for navigation. Geo Tracker, I use this for hiking. So I generally record, so if you're just walking out, even if I don't have the offline map on here, which I can do, I just usually press record and then go for a walk. That way, it doesn't matter where I go, as long as I don't break my phone or the battery goes flat, I can just follow my track back to where I came from. It's probably hard to see here because of the light, but I can just go for a walk in the bush, turn around and walk back. Pretty much. So Geo Tracker is another one of my favourites for hiking. And the other thing I have on Drive Mode is Spotify. For music, obviously, Duo, and the Explore, which is part of the Garmin 86i connection. And Drive Mode also has its own maps as well, which are reasonably good. So it doesn't have the smaller detailed walking tracking to where I am here, but it does have all the other minor tracks and roads, walking tracks, which comes with the app. I think it was about $9 Australian for Drive Mode, but highly recommended. It's got pretty good detail on it. So as you can see, that's mostly just for the Australian region. Now I've got to be out of here by about 10 o'clock, I think, to check out, might be 10 or 11, and check-in out here is, check-in is probably about 2 o'clock, so there's probably a couple of hours there for the rangers to come in and have a look around, make sure it's all tidy and vacated. But I might pack up shortly and jump on a bike, plenty of trails around here, so I might go exploring. I might even camp another night out in the bush somewhere. We'll see how we go. Alright, time to pack up. Navigation, you can end up in places like this. Here we are down at Ellis Beach, far north Queensland. Not a bad little campground. Anyway, there's rain and clouds off behind me, so I'm going to pack up and head home, I think, before I get wet.
Head southeast.